basically, modern day slavery was abolished many years ago. But some so-called big people, like the doctors, the lawyers, the elite people, they brought it back and they titled it Modern Day Slavery. So basically, the movie In a Strange Land is basically raising awareness on modern day slavery to tell people they should be on the lookout, because we thought slavery has gone, but some other people have brought it back. So it's just talking about modern day slavery and human trafficking. What really brought about the movie was basically my last job, which is Labor Life is a Journey. A lady saw the movie and decided to approach me to say, I want someone to be a mouthpiece for me in the community, because the movie In a Strange Land is the true life story of somebody. It's not just a story that was cooked up to turn into a full movie. It was a story about a young lady that was brought here by somebody, and then they decide to enslave her in their home. So she was doing all sort of odd jobs, looking after the kids. She's not allowed out of the house. She's cooks, she sweep, all sorts, until they brought justice to the lady. It has raised a lot of awareness from people, because BBC, they actually interviewed me when the movie was released. I was opportuned to work with the Home Office to use the movie to campaign against their modern day slavery project, which I was made the ambassador for Africa. I don't know if you've heard of them. They are the charity that deals with human trafficking, modern day slavery in the United Kingdom. They call Africa Children's Charity. So I was made the ambassador to raise the awareness through the movie. So we took the movie to Manchester. The movie was released in Nigeria. We did a couple of premieres here in London. We went to Birmingham, we went to Germany. We went around, yes, we went all over. So the message was really passed across to people. A lot of people were contacting me from the Middle East to say, why are you using your movie to raise awareness about slavery? These people want a better life. And my answer to them, yes, we are human. Everybody wants a greener pasture, but don't use that to terrorize them. So I'm really glad that I won't say God or the society has allowed me to use my skills, to use what God has given me to raise awareness, to bring people to use the movie to raise awareness within our community. One of the stories that really shook me was the day we went for my ambassadorial appointment lecturer at the Africa office. The story that came out, because when we released the movie, they didn't really believe me. They thought, oh, she's just joking. Yeah, it's just fiction. It's things that happen every day. But the day that the Africa, they gave us a huge lecture about what the movie is all about, and then to say, Roseline, what you've actually project in your movie as a emotion movie that is really huge. She shared a story of a young girl that was in the same situation, that this lady, she brought the young girl into the house, and she gave her instruction when she was going to work. And then she returned home, lo and behold, what the madam have told her to do, she forgot to do it, because she has all the work she was doing in the house. So the madam got so angry, and she went to the freezer and brought out a big, massive fish, frozen fish, and beat the hell out of this girl until she was unconscious. When she was telling her the story, I was almost shedding tears. What? A human being like you? No matter the level of your richness, of your education, you should not traumatize another human being. You should not subject another human being into your own custody to say, I'm a lord over you. No, that really That really shook me.
Check it. It's your favorite boy, Mr. Pum Pum. Who's got the keys? Who's got the keys to the Pum Pum? Man them, man them, man them. Babi ko babe ko saye for lombe. Ba. Ọjà ti jẹ́ olombe. Celeb on check. Celebrity on check. Celeb on check. Yeah, right here. COC Del Chino. Don't talk that down. Stay tuned.
We actually we did a big premiere in 2017 that was well attended by a lot of people. Even one of the anti-slavery commissioner, she came from the British people to come and watch the film, and then the film was nominated for several awards and won several awards too.
So what are the challenges you encounter while you doing production?
It's always financial.
I thought you had a lot of support from
initially
from the union, from University of Portland, is it?
Yes.
Nigerian Army or whatever?
Yes.
Embassy too?
Yes.
Okay.
Initially, when I brought out the story, people didn't really believe me. Until we used my money and one other co-producer, we put money together to say, yes, we really believe in this movie. We know we're raising the awareness, we're saving life. So we put our money together and we released the movie. It was after the movie was released, that was when people started coming on board to sponsor, to give one or two changes there. As a movie producer, I'm somebody that I so much believe in God. I'm a Christian. My movie career started in 2005, yeah. And before I fully went into the movie production, I used to sleep and dream that I'm watching a movie. And then it used to baffle me a lot, that how is it because I love Nollywood movie, or is it because I love watching film? And then somebody said, Roseline, I think it was me. It became very disturbing to me that I had to consult a spiritual leader, a pastor, reverend, to say, this is what I've been getting quite a lot, and then it's beginning to bother me. And before then, I'm a theatre nurse in the UK. I had a little challenge at work with my manager. Something that was a little minute something, they blew it out of proportion. So I was at home for about a month. I wasn't working. So the more I was at home, I was getting this inspiration, getting deeper and deeper into the movie. You sleep, you dream about you watching a story, and I wake up, I can remember the whole story from the beginning to the end. So that was when I decided to take it forward to say, my pastor, this is what I've been going through. And he said, I think God is calling you into the movie industry. And my biggest challenge then was, I'm an evangelist in the church. My dad is a pastor. And then I keep thinking to myself that if you want to be a celebrity, you have to be a certain height, you have to be a certain complexion, you have to be able to speak the modern English, you have to look beautiful. I said, I don't think I can do all that. It's too much for me. But until God said, no, this is where I want you to be, give it a go. Before I said, okay, I'll give it a go, and lo and behold, it's been fantastic. Basically, I always say they give us this big title, producer. I say, producer, you're just an event organizer. That's what you basically assemble people together. That's what an event organizer do. They assemble people together and they execute the event. Putting people together for the movie In a Strange Land wasn't really a big challenge, because I've had the big experience from my first production, which is Labo Life is a Journey. When I wrote the story, when I was developing the story, I already knew who I want to cast in my film, because I write most of my film. So from my writing, I always have visualized who I want to carry that particular role for me. So I knew who I want in my mind. So it's just about picking up my phone and contacting them. I did, yes. Okay. I was the wicked madam.
That's it.
Let me phrase it well. I'm a movie producer, I'm an actress. I've got 2 lovely young boys, 12 and 6. I'm married, and I also work as a full-time theatre nurse in the UK. Putting all this together, I think is all about prioritizing what comes first in your life. What do you think people want first? For me, I always put my family first in all I do. As long as my husband said, "You're all right, you can go for whatever you want to do, I give you my full support." That is always my first priority, because you can't leave your home and say you want to chase after a career. Why now in London you see all this knife crime, guns. You don't want to live outside there to look after your children. So my family comes first when it comes to my career. So I would say, I've mentioned earlier, prioritizing what you think is the right thing to do at the right time, and getting the right support from your husband. A lot of these days, they say celebrities don't have a home. I'm a celebrity, I've got a beautiful home. I've got 2 children, lovely boys. I got my husband, he's my number 1. He's my rock. I've got my parents around me, I've got my brothers, and I've got my full team that always work with me. If I can't attend any interview, if I can't attend anything, I can call on anybody and say, "Please, can you go and attend this for me?" So in a nutshell, it's all about knowing what to go for at the right time. With my kids, I tend to put them in, let them understand what mommy does. Okay. Especially Christmas time, they'll pick up my phone and then they'll see like tons of messages. And my little one will run to me and say, "Mommy, how come you have so many friends? Everybody wants you." I said, "Do you know what mommy does?" He said, Yeah. What's mommy's name? Roseline Sanni Ajose. What's the shortest? He said, RSA. If you Google RSA, do you see? He said, Yeah. I say, because mommy is a celebrity. That's why. So you have to sort of explain to them, let them understand that this is what mommy does. When you want all those £110 Nike trainers, mommy has to go out and work. Daddy has to go out and work to be able to afford that £90 trainers. So I tend to bring them into what I do. Let them understand that when you're growing up, you work. So you're growing up with mommy, understand what mommy does. So when mommy is not there, you understand that mommy is out working. It's just like going out to do my theater nursing, coming back home to meet them. Same thing.
Check it. It's your favorite boy, Mr. Pum Pum. Who's got the keys? Who's got the keys to the Pum Pum? Man them. Babi ko babe ko saye for lombe. Ba. Oja ti jet o lombe. Celeb on check. Celebrity on check. Celeb on check. Yeah, right here. COC Del Chino. Don't talk that down. Stay tuned.
It runs down your phone bills. You post a picture on Facebook, everybody wants to like, comment, this, that. Run down your batteries. My battery doesn't last for 2 hours. Because as soon as you post something, everybody's on the picture, commenting, saying things, ugly things, nice things. All of them, you have to accept them. Anyone that say ugly things, they have their reason. If you say Roseline Sanni Ajose, it's not everybody that will like what Roseline Sanni Ajose does. So the one that don't like what you do, just accept them. the one that loves what you do, accept them at the same time. As a celebrity, you don't criticize people. So pressure is always there. The pressure is always there. For me personally, I will start from me. I don't feel anything because when we went to the training school to be an actor and actress, these are the things they taught us, that you learn to accept negative comments, you turn it to a positive. Because for them to make a negative comment about your dressing, maybe the dressing got some hiccup somewhere. You know, celebrity, they like to overdress. They put purple and yellow together just to create these bars. So some people might think, oh my God, this dress is so ugly. Don't say, and so what? Oh, do you like it? Make it fun for them. There are so many people in the world that they're so idle. They don't have work. So they are after celebrity because they are not happy. They don't want celebrity to be happy, because they know no matter what picture you put out there, ugly or not ugly, people will like it. So for people creating negative impression about you, don't take it personal. Turn it around and make it a positive thing for you. I think for me, it's because I'm a nurse.
Okay.
I see things from a humanity angle, because you got a blood flowing through you, I've got a blood flowing through me. Anybody that throw a negative comment at me, I just see you that you're jobless. Because if you have something you're chasing in your life, you wouldn't come on social media. There is something you can make a comment, how do they put the English? A constructive criticism. You don't have to say, oh my God, your dress is so ugly. Oh, RSA, I think maybe this dress, you should have worn it better with the red shoe rather than the yellow shoe. Make it more fun. So anybody that throw ugly comments at me, I just say, you are jobless. Because if you're not jobless, you wouldn't be searching through social media waiting for my picture to pop up and say something ugly about it. And there are a lot of bad-bellied people out there, they call them, people that are not happy. Regardless of what you do, they're not happy. So my happiness is within me. Nobody out there can make me feel sad. For me, accepting a movie role, the role has to have a meaning to me. I don't just accepting to just play a role that doesn't have any impact. I like to do movie, for me, because I'm a producer too. I'm not saying I'm being choosy or I'm being picky. I like to do movie that send message to people, send message to the community, to any sort of generation, the younger one, the older ones. Someone to pick one or two things in the movie we're doing. So if you send a script to me, if I read the script and I can't see myself in that, in a realistic world, I will turn it down. I think one of the big embarrassing moments I had, and I've been, don't let me say something ugly now. When I went for a Nollywood Movies Award in Nigeria, they nominated my movie, Labo Life is a Journey, as the best diaspora movie in Nigeria. And then we were all in the queue to be interviewed. And one of these, he's a well-known person to me in London. We both traveled from London to Nigeria together. And he saw me. These are one of the bad-bellied people we're talking about, enemy of progress. And he came to me and said, oh, RSA, it's not you they want here. These are people waiting for, they have people's name that is meant to go on the red carpet. I looked at him, I'm like, what? We're from the same London. These people live in Nigeria. We're going back to the same London. And he said, so? And he just walked off. To me, I was like, I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. But something in me just said, It's okay, RSA, just you stand there. You've been queuing, everybody is queuing. They don't care who you are, big celebrity, young celebrity. When it's your turn, you go in, get interviewed, and you move away. So it was my turn. You know, I said, no, we're not gonna interview you because your name is not on the list. I said, regardless, my name is on the list or not, my movie is being nominated, so I'm going on that red carpet tonight. And I went on the red carpet. My memorable moment is always my first love, which is Love or Life is a Journey. Because that movie really brought a lot of good memory to me each time I remember. My good memory will be working with AIT. Yeah, working with AIT was... No, my husband, as soon as I'm on the red carpet saying something, he'll be recording it. We'll get home and say, do you know you really made you made a fumble.
So
that now it's a bit more settled for me.
okay.
When I first got into the industry, a lot of people always called my dad and said, your daughter's got this dress on social media. It's unacceptable. Can you please call her and tell her to pull that picture down now? My dad would call me and said, oh, somebody just phoned me, da 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 da. And do you know what? What I said to them, I said, what did you say to them, Dad? I told them she's a married woman. If her husband is happy with what she's got on social media, who am I to say, don't wear it? I would say if they want you to physically, because there are some producers, they're very crazy. They see a young pretty girl, they want to exploit you. It's not the movie they're really after, they want to see your action on set. And then afterward, they'll come after you that they want to date you. So my line is, if you want me to get too naked on set, I would say no. Or to get too intimate on set, kissing and romancing, you want me to do it. There's a way we do it that looks real to the audience, but on camera, behind camera, we're not really doing anything. But if the producer kept saying, oh, this is the way I want you to do it, I would just, In our UK industry at the moment, I would say it might be happening, but it hasn't happened to me. Maybe because I'm a producer myself. To me, I always advise the young girl, each time I've been interviewed, to say, what advice do you have for the young girl out there? I always say, when you see these people that are after your body, please just simply tell them, I'm not here for my body, I'm here for my talent, I'm here for my skills to offer the world, not my body. And if they go against what you believe, just drop the role.
Check it. It's your favorite boy, Mr. Pum Pum. Who's got the keys? Who's got the keys to the Pum Pum? Man them, man them, man them. Babi ko babe ko saye for lombe. Ba. Ọjà ti jẹ́ olombe. Celeb on check. Celebrity on check. Celeb on check. Yeah, I'm right here. COC Del Chino. Don't talk that down. Stay tuned.
I love salad. I know every woman always dieting. I love eating salad. Movies. I love watching a lot of Jennifer Lopez films. Yeah. Of course, it's got to be Afrobeat.
Yeah,
Niger Afrobeat.
Yes, any favorite artist?
I'm not going to mention anybody. This is my time to shine, not their time to shine. So I'm not going to mention anyone's name. No. Holiday spots, Africa, Nigeria. I love bags, I love shoes, and I've got a lot of designer bags and designer shoes, but I'm not going to mention their name on camera because they're not paying me to promote them. For me, I chose nursing because I love humanity. That's why I always produce film that channels towards humanity rather than love story or entertainment movie. For other people, I don't know why they chose nursing. I've been a nurse since 2005. Fantastic. I can't do any other job except looking after sick people.
So, fine.
Final word from me, I would say, this is RSA. Always my advice to the younger generation that is aspiring to come into the movie production, movie industry. Please, when you get there, don't misuse your opportunity. Remember, you started as a novice before you became the pro you are. So whoever you can help out there, the less privileged, the up-and-coming actors and actresses, please give them an opportunity. And then for the young girls out there, want to come into the movie industry, please, when men approach you for your body, tell them your body is not for sale. Offer them your skills. Because if you offer them your body, they will use it and dump it. You offer them your skills and your brain, they will help you develop it. That's my word.